You don't need to do this to season your pan. There's a lot of conflicting information about seasoning on the internet and a million different methods to choose from. I'm going to go over a simple stovetop seasoning method that doesn't require filling your house with smoke and will be an essential tool to start and maintain your seasoning. Before we get into it, let's quickly go over the basics of what seasoning is. When oils or fats get heated up, they transform into a solid. This process is called polymerization. These polymerized oils bond to the reactive surface of carbon steel and create a natural layer between the steel and the food, which provides stick resistance. Natural stick resistance is one of the big reasons people love carbon steel. Each time you cook, the oils and fats from the food will slowly build up on the pan over time, creating better and better seasoning. But when you get your first carbon steel pan, you'll want to apply the first layer or two manually. That's what we'll be going over today. So let's get into it. For both our classic carbon-clad pans and our pre-seasoned nitrided series, we suggest at least one round of seasoning to get your pan going. The first thing you'll want to do is clean your pan well with soap and water. Then, fully dry your pan by heating it on the stovetop briefly. Now for the oil. Make sure you're using a high smoke point oil that's good for seasoning. Here are the ones we recommend, grapeseed being our favorite. Apply the oil to the entire surface of the pan. With a second paper towel, remove some of the excess oil. Now place it on the stovetop and turn it to medium or medium-high heat. After about 2 minutes, give it one more wipe to reduce any beading. Leave it on the stovetop for about 8 to 10 minutes. You'll see the oil become more bronze and slightly matte when it's finished. If it smokes, turn it down. We're using grapeseed oil, which has a smoke point around 420 Fahrenheit. So we're aiming for about 400. It's a common misconception that you need to hit the smoke point of the oil in order to get the oil to polymerize. These two things are unrelated. The temperature needed for oil to polymerize is actually pretty low. But as you raise the temperature, the polymerization process does speed up. That's why people think smoking is important, because a smoking pan is a hot pan. So, by hitting just below the smoke point of the oil, you can season quickly without the smoke. You'll want to avoid smoking because you're actually burning the oil off the pan and into the air, so a lot of it's lost instead of hardening onto the pan. This is what our Strata carbon-clad pan looks like after one stovetop seasoning. All carbon steel pans will be a little sticky at first, but will become more stick resistant the more you cook. The best way to get your carbon steel pan to be stick resistant faster is to cook with it and do this same stovetop seasoning in between cooks as needed. This is often referred to as maintenance seasoning. Maintenance seasoning is handy anytime you want to manually repair your seasoning after cooking harsh food such as acidic dishes. The stovetop seasoning method is a useful skill to keep in your back pocket. Carbon steel is built to last a lifetime, and knowing how to stovetop season will help you care for your pan for years to come.
Give it a little sass. But not too much sass, just give it a little sass.
You want to avoid smoking because, first of all, you're breathing it in.